control matchup. Probably not. Pro. Right, game number 17 for the YouTube is Chaos versus Dark Elves. We're playing uphill by the looks of things. We do sadly only have 11 players, so this will be tricky. Is it guard next on the two warriors who've got block, claw, mighty blow? Yes, it is. And then stand firm at 76. Can we have a look and see what stats each of the players have had? Yes. Ooh, this is an interesting matchup. 5-5-4. So he doesn't lose that often. He's got the double assassin build, and he's gone for a very brave runner. What he has got is a deep bench. 4 rerolls, but only, thankfully, 1, 2, 3 players with Blodge. Sidestep is going to be interesting. And he's got a Dauntless player there. I think this looks like a reasonable matchup for us. Not looking to spend any money out of the treasury here.
Overwhelming betting landing in the fact that you're going to claw this one back.
So we'll go with that. We're going to go with the bribe. I think a wizard would probably be the right play, but I don't want to spend any money out of my treasury here.
No.
So
double assassin build. We've seen this before. Do you remember the first Christmas that we were streaming? So this would be Christmas 18. And you were playing Dark Elves against a Russian coach who was playing all in white with twin assassins, and you were kind of, twin assassins. Watch this. This is going to be great.
That's good.
Hold me point. Absolutely murdered you. Those two assassins were just a whirlwind of blades, and at the end it was like, no one's got a knife. That's not going to happen again. Just by the way. Grass Nibbler says saving money for Minotaur. No, not having a Minotaur. Don't need, later on, you do need a Minotaur. Early doors, it can help. Lower herds feeling dank for dash subscription. Willkommen zum Programm. So schön, sich zu sehen. Ausgezeichnet und vielen Dank.
Do you ever win the toss? Cauliflower, I think it happened once in 2018. It was exciting.
Usually.
But no, not for a while.
I think I wrote it down when it happened. It hasn't happened since.
Matthew already went all in against you, but only because I like winning points. Oh my god, 150k versus 18k. Holy shit.
Well, there's some sweet odds. So if Matthew and Cauliflower, if Matthew and Cauliflower are correct, windfall.
However, if they're not,
wow, and Plovach. Who did bet on Andy? Killjoy? Is that you betting on Andy again? Got love a Killjoy, haven't you?
Is he here, by the way? I've not seen Killjoy for ages. Yeah.
I'm not going to say hi, but he's a busy man, so he's probably tuned out. I can check actually. He's Killjoy here. He did say hello a couple of hours ago.
Did he? That's nice of him. Glad he can turning off.
Oh, he often does.
Just thinking that.
Often does.
No, that'll do.
Vlam says, stop betting against the odds, you leeches. Filet comes back.
Wow. I can't believe that this is even a thing.
It's not butter.
So, yeah. And now, the stream title has been updated. Which is that if we get to 280 viewers today, without a raids do not count, we will play another game of Underworld. And for those of you who were here yesterday, that Underworld game against the Ogres the server has caught up with itself, and it has counted. And there's been quite an interesting development on the team. I'll show you rather than tell you.
That was a thumping win, wasn't it? It was devastating.
3-0. Yeah, 3-0.
Well, no, but it was a star player point haul as well, because didn't you do a bunch of casualties?
Did some, yeah.
Were you playing ogres?
Only two ogres.
In fact, weren't we giving you a hard time that you only won 3-0, seeing as you were playing against 2 ogres and a bunch of snotlings?
Yeah. But the reason we only won 2-0 was because every time I knocked the ball on the floor, he caught it.
Sounds a bit like... Sorry, I'm being nice to you, aren't I?
Yep.
You did
No, that's just factual, right?
Yes, well done. Well done. So what are you having done to your house whilst you have it renovated? Are you going to have a home cinema built or
basement? So we're
Megatron?
knocking the house back to brickwork, throwing the entire house out, which is best thing for it.
Yeah.
And then we are going to start from scratch. Will it be Virgin broadband? No, I've thrown Virgin little fucktards out.
No, but when you move back into the permanent house, will you be switching?
What, back to Virgin? No.
No, away from Virgin.
Yes, it's all gone.
Right. Did they give you any compensation before you cancelled?
Did they L?
How did you not get compensation?
Because they said, we're fine with the service we provided you.
We're not.
We're fine with the service we provided you, and all that needs to happen in this situation, we need to educate you that it's totally fine. So go away, you annoying person. Now that last bit is fine, right? That last bit, go away, you annoying person. Yeah, cool. But no, it's totally fine for it to fall over every day and then think that is completely reasonable. Yeah, so I got educated, was what happened.
Well, I mean, for most people, it means that their Netflix probably stutters for a moment. But if you're doing this...
Yeah, it kills it, yeah. Did you go to the Ombudsman? Yes, we've been given an Ombudsman case file.
Yeah, you haven't got time for that, have you? Being so busy.
Well, I'm going to take tomorrow off. We're not streaming. I'm not streaming tomorrow. I'm going to write a complaint, move the house, do all that fun stuff.
Oh, right.
So, because they're not getting away with it, because the cunts, they're not getting away with it. That's just outrageous. I'm so cross with them.
I would be. This elf team's a bit aggressive, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Any idea what's technically happened? Yeah, so some people in the chat historically have been able to read the error logs that I got out of the router. And I've got quite good at reading boring script error logs as well, would you believe? It really is fascinating stuff. Oh, no, it's not, no. But the issue is their network. It's the head end. It doesn't...
that old chestnut.
Yeah. It doesn't give very good service. Now, that's not a pun. I'm aware of what I've said, and I apologise. But that is the nature of the error.
So, Michelle, don't worry, I'm on it. Quote, virgins don't give good head service. Andy, March 21. Go.
Yes, it got too many customers for the infrastructure inside it. Yes, absolutely.
I think I summarised that quite elegantly there.
Well done, Tom.
Rochelle, does that get rubber stamped?
Get something. Oh, right. What are we blitzing? What are we blitzing? Who are we blitzing? What are we blitzing?
Oh, hello, Mrs. Flibble. How are you doing? Nice to see you. And Atok had a question, which was, is Andy playing the Underworld team in Blood Bowl 2? Or is he playing the Steam game Underworld? Oh, the team in Blood Bowl 2. If we get 280 viewers, he'll have another game of Underworlds. Ooh, watching while you work. Nice.
Yeah, the idea behind Underworld is that it just gives you guys something, just a little bit of something different.
It's cash really to get the viewership up.
Don't say that.
Sorry. These quote things really are coming in their own. I think we get a lot of mileage out of those.
Oh, well done, Jamba.
After says, does it count if I make 50 accounts and pretend to watch? Yes. Yes.
Okay, sure.
Hello?
If we're doing a cash grab...
I've got a job for you and the boys. I need the accounts quick.
I did think about putting up a like a sub alternative, and I thought no, we won't do that because it'll come across as cash grab. And
a Locken.
I don't
A
want to do that.
Locken reference of the day there, a Locken. Fist bump, high five, nice. Did you say hello to your opponent, by the way?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, hi, opponent.
Um,
You're my favourite opponent. You're tearing me apart, opponent, with these assassins.
so
That's why we get Ivan and the boys on the case logics.
So aggressive, where are you from? How would you phrase that then, Hellboy?
It's all in the intonation, isn't it? You could read that.
Streamers should do it more often. Honestly, right? I mean, maybe I didn't get the flavour right, but I would rather, if I was the other way round and I didn't know about Twitch, I would much rather be told, by the way this is being streamed, than not. Right? Oh my god, we've had quads. Ladies and gentlemen, quads.
Oh, it just gets worse. Mama. Have a free casualty. Andy's MNG. Goodness me. That was just a whole bucket load of oh no.
Quads, ladies and gentlemen.
Fearfully unlucky that was.
That is deeply saddening for him.
Well, that's give me the ball back kind of levels of unlucky.
Yeah, pretty much.
You need that witch. Well, actually,
move out of the way. Well, not really.
If you push it southeast, it'll do.
Yeah, I'm just going to move it.
Yeah, push it southeast. It'll do, won't it?
And then what we'll do is we'll try and shift the guard out of the way.
And he did Elves yet. MNG, that counts, so yes. And unfortunately, it was an elf. The elf got quad skulls and it befell himself. Sidestep on a lino. It's a bold move, Kerens, sure.
I'd like to describe it as different.
It's not the min max approach, but you get something out of it. Hi, Lloyd. Hey there, buddy. Right. It's probably.
You guys on the ball?
Probably Vlam going to go and get the ball. I hope. Vlam, focus. Don't mess this up because this will be bad if this doesn't work. Okay, so don't fuck it up. Are you ready?
Yeah. So he's got
what? Where's the splits?
I've done it. He's intercept.
Oh, sorry.
He's trying to intercept me.
He's got the dump off.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God he dropped it. Okay, that's fine then. All right, no, well, Vlam did his bit. No, that's fine. Well done, Vlam. Good. Now, where's Bull Goat?
Sadly, Bull Goat is a mile away, and I'm not really sure I want to stand them up because they're just going to get knifed.
Yeah.
But if I don't stand them up, 3 elves are going to run forward, and in a situation where now I need to stand them up, they need to stand up this turn. So I don't know what their knife defenses are like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2.
They'll get knifed.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any surf on. Not now.
Oh, we have to re-roll that.
Yes.
No, not an easy surf. No, not really. Like, is there a surf? Yes, but would you play for it? Probably not.
I think his play here is take down dirty player, and then try and nip in and have off the ball in one tackle zone. It's not trivial.
They're going to get shoved there and they get shoved there.
Vlam's been knocked over, but that's not the end of the world because he is in quite a nice spot. just lying where he is.
Yeah.
Flipping the Elves if they don't score.
Yeah.
Kinross, see you a bit, buddy.
Kinroth, take it easy. In before. Yes, I know. I need to send some more chit chat conversations. Because honestly, people are really difficult in diplomacy. Really difficult. Honestly.
Oh,
Yeah.
by the way, feedback on the adverts. Super's not watching because she's playing adverts.
Oh.
So you just wanted to express his disappointment. Super, can we ease up on the adverts?
No.
Just make them a bit less frequent, perhaps. Well, that was a bit effective. BTY, you are correct, but that it doesn't. Imagine how the conversation goes. I'm giving you my time and watching your show to support you, but I don't like the adverts. Well, you could pay us. It's not good. It's not good look, is it? It's not good position to take. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean?
But Twitch runs them anyway. Like, all we're doing is making sure that you only get to see one, and hopefully when you join, you don't get to see any. So I take the position that I don't support people moaning about getting ads at all, like unequivocally. And I'm normally, it's a really bad thing to do to be so blunt on something. But no, bollocks, right? If you don't like them, don't watch. And there, I've said it.
Viewership.
Yeah.
Plop. Sharks, you won't make because you're subbed.
Because no sub sees adverts.
By the by, we don't. The deal isn't. You know, I've enjoyed watching your show. You did wonderful. Here's an invoice. It's not supposed to be quite as.
Not how it's being sold. Disagree with that, but okay.
There you go. Nice. Now, got that ball back. That'll do, pig. Hi, Test Monkey. Anybody? Why is the crowd so sleepy? Don't know. I think we've been serving too much drinking chocolate.
You get ads anyway, so.
All right.
Yeah.
Give up. Give up.
Good.
Give
Good.
Up. Give up.
Good.
Just being voice of the people.
Sure.
You realise as a consequence, poor old Supers haven't watched Jimmy play Total War.
He moans at me whatever I do, so.
I must admit, I use Prime because I do. I buy quite a lot of stuff from Amazon just for the convenience, depending on what it is. But you know, for just little stupid stuff, I regularly buy stuff from Amazon. And so the Prime sub, you get the TV channel. It all works out, doesn't it? It all works out. Exactly, Anvari. I'm often mistaken for Matthew McConaughey. He's about the same age as me, actually.
Yay! KO's back.
Hey! Right, so 5 turns to equalise. That should not be beyond the realms of possible. What would be lovely is if you can take out an elf or two. He had 13, did he? 5, 6,
Yeah, the
7.
giraffe's back. Like we've got the match winner.
Hang on.
Just there, just chillaxing.
3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, he had 13. Okay, so
that's what he had got. So he's quite expensive team value. But what he does have in his back pocket is a lot of elves.
And knives.
Oh yeah, bastard. And knives, yeah.
Giraffe's got polished hooves. I'm walking here.
Not yet. Although I do think they are stilettos. Look at that. Oh yeah, just on that side, on that foot there. Yeah. Remarkable.
Zoom in. They're not actually holding anything in their hands, which is weird.
What, the giraffins?
Yeah.
So now we've got the full audience now. I want to ask a question of the audience. Which is... who was the other war dancer in last season's Wood Elves? Does anyone know? Does anyone know? Oh, 40 away. 40 away. Someone's starting cracking out extra accounts. 40 away.
I've been doing this proud. It's got the... It said, was it giraffe?
I don't think it was giraffe, but it could be.
It wasn't me, and it wasn't his wife either.
Ah.
Was it Santa? Santa was a war dancer, wasn't he, last season?
See, that's the thing, I can't remember.
Zung. If ever I'm on an elf team of Podiopsis, it'll always make me line elf.
Do we?
I don't want to be an elf at all.
Why not? You'd be a really good elf.
Don't like elves.
Why not?
It's annoying. Living forever sort of thing. It's all that panpipe music and leaves and stuff.
You'd be a really good elf, son.
I don't fancy it.
The reason is because that's the next team. Now.
Oh yeah, and because of the problem.
Yes.
I remember. Right.
Oh, Rochelle. Hearing me. Try harder.
Dwarf? I'm not a dwarf. 5'11", man. I'm not a dwarf.
Sunk's not a dwarf.
No.
It's not a dwarf. Do we follow that up? I think we're going to follow that up. Maintain a bit of contact. Did fear that might happen by following up.
Mr. Flibble, how very dare you? I like music. What I have in the car is the telephone with Bluetooth Tidal to it, so I have an eclectic taste in music. As Dudu Reno and McNaughton will attest, however, there are those on this stream who have a USB stick in their Mercedes-Benz with One Direction's greatest hits on it.
Three, 4, 6, 7. I have fun to put 3 in there. Not really. We get swamped if I do that. We do get swamped if I go there. So let's do that and that. Into 2 dice there. Oh, into a pound. For a follow. Into a Pelion.
Boink.
And he's out of here, Jim.
I'm definitely getting more sustain out of that bell. Can you detect that?
I think so, yeah.
There is definitely more of a sustained...
Yeah, I think there's definitely something going on there. We'll put you there. Do we go there? I think we could just go there, right? And then we'll drop a keep casual on him.
That Weewar quote, that's factually true.
Oh, got one. That takes him down to 10. So, sorry, that takes them down to 10. they might identify as anything. Oh, hello. What are we on? 2 re-rolls. How much do I fancy mashing him through there? So 1, 2, 3, 4. What's that into 2 tackle zones? That's a 5, right? No, it's not. It's a 4. That's a 4. That's a 4. I feel as though we might ask for trouble. We're only on turn 4, so I don't need to do it. So let's not. Right? If I don't need to do it, let's just not. Let's just not. Gizmo, you're looking very well today. 4 out of 5 stabs. Yeah, there's been quite many stabs. Just 1 minute, please.
John Flip asks, have the assassins been relevant? Yeah, they've done alright so far, annoyingly. They'll be fine. They've tied up players and knocked out one.
That's what happens whenever whenever I play against assassins, they always do this to me. Stab, 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 stab. And it's like oodles of stabbage. Oh my god.
3-3-2 Noblar team. Nice work, Matthew.
Matt, I played on the charity stream back in October. I think the VODs are on the YouTubes, where I played all Noblar ogres, and they're less crap than you would think because you're playing other people at like 800, 900 TV. So they're not as useful. I mean, by no means are they good, right? I'm not suggesting it's the new meta.
Well, you had Morgan, Sarah, and
yeah,
you know, it wasn't just the Noblars. Oh, hello.
It was I did 150 dodges that game. Yeah, the target was 150 dodges, and we made it.
Your opponent's just tried to kick the warrior down the field there. Now he does have kick, but it's not really for that application.
Yeah. Maybe I should write that like with a smiley face. That's not how you use kick. What do you think that'd look? Is that?
Don't write that. Nah.
No.
Nah, it will come across as twattish. Rochelle, you should check to see if it's somebody trying to get hold of you urgently.
Probably isn't.
Yeah, probably isn't. Snotlings and Noblars the same? Yes.
Yes.
Noblars are what Games Workshop wants to call them, I think.
Yes. Right, there we go.
In Blood Bowl terms, they're the same player, same stat line.
What are we Blitzaroo
I think in Warhammer they might be slightly different. Though I don't know exactly how. Virian's suggesting blitz the guard chat. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm gonna blitz the witch now.
We just punched the guard guy, so you know, job done. I liked your dawn photograph, Rochelle. She said, "Hello, Marv."
Kick the guard in the face. There we go. And then we get our warrior back. So that's quite useful because now there's no guard, which makes attacking us a little bit difficult. We can back the warrior out. And he makes it. Good lad. You can go there.
tell him I am having a fag. Hi, Scarecrow. How you doing, dude?
Oh dear.
It is good afternoon, yes.
Our team that lost got 24 star player points. So everyone was happy, Matt, is what you're telling me there. Oh dear.
Everyone's winning. Oh, she's fallen over. Look, you don't want to play sports in high heels. That's what we're learning from that young lady. Not appropriate footwear for a game of Blood Bowl.
Swarming. Ronald Binia, haven't they put swarming into the new Blood Bowl 2020?
Yay!
Hey Scarecrow, you well, sir? I've done it again. I'm assuming everyone's male. I really need to stop doing that. Oh, it's no, because Doctor is not a thing. Doctor, are you Polish?
No, American.
Oh, I thought this.
Hallis is also a chap. Well done, Hallis.
Well done. No, you can't say that.
Saying well done doesn't mean that.
Nah.
I just said well done, whatever he said.
Oh, okay. Oh, 250, ladies and gentlemen. We're only another 28 away.
251.
Someone will leave in a minute.
East Coast, I think, Dr. Scarecrow, if memory serves. Yes, David Bowie's song "Boys Keep Swinging" wouldn't even chart these days, would it, in the modern world? It was fine back then in the 70s.
Yeah, 10 people just legged it.
I'm just saying, David Bowie's untouchable, you know, in the 70s it was fine. Oh, they did? Why 10 people just legged it? Probably played an advert.
I didn't actually.
Heaven loves you.
Right, we are needing to trundle down the field somewhat. So we're going to play Trundle Bowl. And I think it's more important to blitz for position than it is for value in this turn. So blitzing for position.
Blitzing for position. I can't believe David Bowie's dead. And yet Keith Richards lives. How is that right? Nothing against Keith Richards, but you know.
I bet he's delighted he's still with us. Let's all be pleased for Keith.
He's having a good innings, isn't he?
I was thinking that.
So you're going to run behind that, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to stand.
Well, you want to, don't you, really? That's what
Yep.
you want. That's what you want to do.
I'm going in there. That gets you out of the way. That means the ball carrier can now go there. Whoa. Ball carrier
don't stand there, like, next to that one, Andy. That one's the one with the knife.
Don't worry, we got this.
That's right. You hungry, Marvin? Marvin.
Think. You can go there. We're having the one dice on the witch.
Sharksy says incoming stab ballsack. Ooh, hopefully not.
Oh, sounds painful, that. Right, where can you get to?
Well, it was in the early 80s that Bowie stopped the drugs, wasn't it, Pyro, when he went to after he did the Berlin thing with with Iggy Pop.
I think that's good enough.
Am I remembering that right? When he was in Berlin.
Pow!
Pow, and the elf was gone.
Pow!
My name's Barry Scott.
When you realise the North have a bye week in week 9, you block the Nobblers from playoff automatically.
David Bowie and Iggy Pop live down the road from you, Volcaggio. That is cool as a cool thing. There's not many people cooler than David Bowie, is there?
Not really. He's just stabbed my warrior, but he rolled a 9, so he didn't quite get him. He nearly got him, but he didn't. It bounced off his warrior's helmet.
Hopefully he's bent the knife.
Yeah. Bounced off his helmet, and everything was fine.
You remember Barry Scott from Silly Bang Out Sleeman?
How are we going to get out of this?
Do you remember Peter Serafinowicz and his comedy show where he had the kitchen gun? That was good. I like him. He's funny.
Oh, he's going to get in the way here.
Well, you would, Volcaggio.
It's like having...
I bet you've never washed that hand since, have you? Was it Derek Bum was the Peter Serafinowicz with the kitchen gun? Hi, Alma. How you doing?
I could push the assassin into the crowd, but I don't think I will this turn, because the clock says I can't do that.
Oh, I don't know about his political stance, Lehman. I'm not interested in that.
Probably need to get in. I either need to go there, or I need to go in here. So the first block will be that one, to then decide what's happening here, because I think the witch is going to blitz through here. And sure enough, she does.
Tom, how obscure, but I do know who you mean by Brian Butterfield. Fantastic. Brace yourself, Gunner. He's fine. Hoist Crispy Owl. That is a pretty good name. Was that from Christmas food? Pow, and the witch elf was gone. Hopefully. Oh, she is. Go on. Well done, Andrew.
Thanks. That opens up the ability to charge through the middle.
Well, Alma, playing Chaos can be an emotive topic, can't it? Yeah, all those if you're interested, by the way, in the Peter Serafinowicz show, to see what Thomas Ashworth and I are talking about, it's all on YouTube. There's only one series, but I commend it to your consideration. It's very good. How many MNGs has he got? We've got 4 casualties. We've got MNG on the sidestep lino. We've got badly hurt on the blitzer. We've got MNG on another lino, also a sidestep, and now on that witch, 3 MNGs, badly hurt, and a KO. So this is going all right. Do you know the big problem with all the tasks I've got to do at work that I'm now going to do tomorrow? Biggest drawback is I don't really want to. I'll just steal myself. Go to bed early tonight, get up early tomorrow, do all the tasks, and then imagine how good I'll feel knowing that they're all done. That's the way to approach that little job. It'll be fine. Catch it, catch it. No, 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 no. Both hands now, both hands. Look at me. Look at me. No.
At least it went into probably one of the 2 best squares.
Well, it's safe, but either you've got sure hands getting into the GFI, or you've got to risk that happening again. But you do have a re-roll, and so it's what, 83% chance to pick the ball up with a re-roll?
Yeah. I think we stand a good chance of being able to turn him over twice in the second half if this goes wrong.
Who was it, Flibble, who did you buy one, you get one free? Oh, God, who was that? I remember the strap line. In the 80s and 90s, double glazing. Oh, my God, you couldn't move for people trying to sell you double glazing. Did you see that TV show, White Gold? That was quite funny. Safe Style, that was it, Safe Style UK. You buy one, you get one free. I say you buy one, you... It was annoying, wasn't it? I tell you, do you know who's channeling, right? The Billy Mays, and he's not with us anymore. Oh dear. Oh, I'm sorry he's dead. I didn't wish that on him. It was just annoying on the TV. Who is channeling the spirit of that now is Christian from Best of the Best. Oh my! If anybody needs a good shake, it's him. Oh, he's annoying. I quite like to win an 80 grand car with 50 grand in the boot. That appeals to me. That sounds lovely. But the thought of Christian turning up and annoying you, it'll be whilst you're at work on a conference call, and he'll be there gurning through the window, and it'll be busy. Just wait there. Okay, Andy. So, what's it going to be? Okay. So even the Warrior's going to make a GFI. Do you know what? Shadowing there would have actually helped him out. There's shadowing proving to be potentially useful. Didn't work. Oh, thank you, Asian guy. That's him.
There we go. Godice did it in the end.
Oh, God.
Well done, Godice. Draconis, thank you very much.
Oh, dear. Barry, no, he's dead now.
Shamba not waking up.
Draconis, thank you for the resub, old buddy.
So, no KOs. How many's he got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're on 8. He's on 10, I'm on 8.
Krios Ontari has subbed for the first time.
Well,
Krios, very much indeed. Guten Tag, Draconis. Schön, sich zu sehen. Wie geht's?
Krios, whereabouts did you find us from? And thank you very much for the support, by the way. That's spectacular. I do mean I'm on 10, he's on 8. I did say he's on 8 and I'm on 10, but the other way round. You're quite right, Giraffe. And Connors, thank you very much for continuing to look after us. So yeah, there we have it. Now this should be okay. We should be all right here. We need to play carefully to protect the ball in the first couple of turns, and then slowly trundle down the field and level.
Krios comes to us via the gift of YouTubes.
Oh wow!
Whereabouts are you based, Krios? I don't need postcode. I mean just generally.
Well, you say you don't need it.
Arcani is resubbed. Thank you, Arcani.
Keeps on going.
Kind of you.
Gizmo, yes, I'm delighted with the way that this is going so far.
There's been a thick and meaty vein of elves being chinned here, isn't it? Ah, you're on the east coast of America. Marvellous. Which state is that? Rochelle's in the east coast of... Not Rochelle. Giraffe is on the east coast of America. And oh, gosh, who was I talking to earlier who's on the east coast of America? Pennsylvania. Marvellous. Oh, Dr. Scarecrow. Thank you, Doc. Dr. Scarecrow, do you know Krios? Also on the east coast.
Oh, I always thought you were English. Delighted to have you in the show, by the way. You watch a lot of Twitch. I see you in a lot of channels. You're always contributing something. I'm about to break everyone's immersion, so please, if you... Yeah.
What, the boiler? Super Gamer says 30 away. Yes. Well, yep, 34. Krios and Dr. Scarecrow don't know each other. It turns out the east coast of the United States is massive. That's a fair point. Fair point. Ah, Two Shed, Who actually I do know Pennsylvania because I wrote it down. Who might know Krios?
What?
You're on the east coast of England. Yes, I knew that. I knew that bit, Rochelle. Matthew Ory's in Louisiana. That sounds nice. The weather's good down there. It's hot, isn't it?
I believe so, yes. Oh, got him down. This is the Pelion guy. And he's cleared him. He's just cleared him. Mr. Pelion.
Bang, and the elf was gone.
Right, so we need
Skuro! G'day, buddy. Nice to see you.
3 dice on this one, so we'll open with that. I'll give you the push. Follow that up. And then
like dead elves. Well, as if by magic.
We are what's the phrase I'm looking for? Working on it. Yes.
I think Scarecrow Andy was saying that he'd seen you in other shows and on quite a lot of streams.
Yeah, it's
like
good.
That, didn't make sense.
Usually saying something constructive and helpful.
Oh, nice one, Rochelle. Cauliflower's worried that she's bet the wrong way. Never mind.
What did you bet, Cauliflower?
That you'd lose.
What did you do that for?
Because the odds were brilliant.
You know why the odds are brilliant? Be a bit like Liverpool getting relegated, right? The odds would be brilliant. It probably wouldn't happen.
Let that go. Liverpool are not going to get relegated, man. That's not going to happen. Newcastle are going to get relegated, sure, but Liverpool are not going with them. Yes, Skuro, my moral compass. It's good to see you again, my friend.
Oh, we've got a hyper train.
To you.
Chat, thank you very much for the hype train. That's brilliant.
It's a hyper train.
Mm-hmm.
It says 75% here.
Well, we've got one.
You sure? Ooh,
yeah, we're on level 1.
250 viewers. Are you going to play Underworld next? Close enough.
Nope.
Go on.
Nope.
It's close enough. 250 is pretty good. We've had a raid from Dio earlier, very kindly.
Oh, did we?
Oh yeah. Oh, I thanked him. Day and Bradford. Thank you, fellas. Oh, it's so close. Now this is not a cash grab. Stop cheering.
Day _day11 cheered. X100.
Well, JD Cat,
here have some bits.
I think it's just, I'm struggling to maintain enthusiasm for following Newcastle.
Well, just don't. Just give up. Talk about something else.
Cheeky with the sub bombers.
Brad
boomed in there. The hyper train. Cheeky, thank you very much.
Hey, Andy's playing ogres next.
Yeah, Andy, you got to play the Underworld 2 next. A, you got up to a flying start. B, it's close enough. Come on.
No, I am a man of principles. I am a man of principles. The chat cannot try and dissuade me from being a man of principles.
Sungate, thank you very much for the sub. Whereabouts are you from, mate? The east coast of the United States is proving extremely popular today. That's very
just be from there, please.
In Ireland. I was conceived in Ireland.
Were you?
So I'm yes.
Really?
My parents were on holiday in Dublin 9 months before I was born. So yeah.
You not just made that up, no?
No, it's perfectly true.
Okay.
I mean, it's not remarkable, is it? People go to Dublin all the time, and you know.
Right. I think it's time to play a bit of Defence Elf.
Think about what they were doing, as nobody likes the thought of that. But Pageant says, Andy, a man of principle, have 100 bits.
Oh, chat.
Pageant _of inertia cheered. X100. When did Andy become a man of principles?
I've always had them. I've just hidden them well.
No, but the way I was going, Rochelle, is they're on a 2-week holiday. Slap bang in the middle of that 2 weeks was 9 months before I was born, so it's a reasonable, calculation to estimate that I was became a twinkle in my father's eye in Dublin. So there you go. It's just science, man. It's science and facts, you know. Science and facts.
Yep.
Gavoven confirms that people are conceived in Ireland remarkably frequently. Well, especially for a month on holiday, because that must have bumped up the numbers a bit.
Test Monkey 7 cheered. X100. Just because you have principles doesn't mean you adhere to them.
Father Ted from Ireland. That's one of my favourite shows ever.
Here we go. Big Stamperoonie.
Bang! And the witch was
A bit confused. Mildly concussed.
Mildly inconvenienced.
Yeah. It's all right. It's all right. Rochelle's got it.
It's good hope.
Test Monkey, thank you very much. We're good. All right. What?
What?
No, I'd like a. You could, no, because I wouldn't hate having to play Underworld, and we're only 19 people away from playing it, right? And I think if I stick to my principles and I demonstrate that I've got principles, the next time someone says, "So, about these principles," then I can demonstrate that I can pull out my bag of principles and I can show them today. And I think that's important.
For non-UK viewers, the bag of principles Andy's referring to is delicious Cadbury chocolate sweets, and he's got a family bag, half a kilo of the stuff under his desk. They're a bit like chocolate buttons, but square.
What? 16 people left.
Cadbury's Principles, your bag of chocolate squares.
Yeah, Justice for Kislev, absolutely right.
Have you seen the Cadbury's Principles caramel version? They're particularly. No, Gadice has been injured. Dr. Nick, code red. Oh, passive removal though. Well done, Gadice.
He took one with him.
Well, he sort of grabbed hold of his ankle and dragged him off as they were stretchering him away. There'll be a price to play in blood. Do you know what you should do, Andy? Is take one of the assassins by the ankles and stab the other one with it.
I need to do that.
Yep, Gadice, thumbs up, he's fine. Chivite says, where are the elves? They're all off games with a note from Matron. Come on. That's fine. Firion says, what's your opponent say?
Oh no.
Press enter. Probably something like, they'll be meeting you and something friendly.
Good old DPing things. Okay, I think it's time to break up the fleet.
Hypertrain complete. Nice one. Thank you, fellas.
It's time.
Witches get stitches.
There we go.
Assassins get... I can't think of a word that rhymes with assassins that implies injury.
How dare you DP a witch? It's a family show. It's a family show. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Stab.
Ha! Stupid stabber-rooney.
That did happen, Matthew, yes. DP'd. What's that mean in the mouth? I only recently found out what Americans refer to as TP, which made a lot of sense for what
Territory planning?
what Beavis was rattling on about in Beavis and Butthead Do America. He was being Cornholio.
No idea.
Well, in the UK we refer to it as bog roll, but TP is toilet paper, apparently.
Oh, of course it is. Yeah.
Well, you know, back then, 1998.
Yeah.
Did you know that? I didn't know that.
I didn't know that until 2 seconds ago.
No, apparently it is. So bog roll is TP in America.
Would you add them any of it? Right, okay, so we're going to try and score with, I think it's Vlam. Yeah, it is, it's Vlam. So Vlam off your trundle, so on 13 you can pop it in.
Well, It's from you go to the bog, the bathroom, and then there's a roll, bog roll. See? There Thespal, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the program. Join us at an exciting moment as this game's going well. It makes perfect sense in hindsight, Pyro. Yeah, sure.
Oh, where's that going?
It's better, but great.
Oh, you mother little trucker. Oh,
Dirty.
it's annoying.
Shadow doing a thing there.
Yeah.
Shadow was beneficial at the time.
That's my fault. I wasn't paying attention to the shadows.
Well, you don't, because you don't come across it very often, because it's a maligned skill. He's movement 6 as well, that elf. So the fact that the shadowing worked was unfortunate for you. I mean, it doesn't hugely matter, does it? It's problem dealt with. Am I right in thinking that Flam might be the right elf as he's standing in the field, waving, going, "I'm open, I'm open, I'm open, I'm open. Give me the ball, I'm open."
Yes.
Yes. Kelvin Green says, "I always thought he was asking
for
TP." Yeah, I didn't know.
Oh, dear. That's my own fault. I wasn't paying attention.
Oh dear. Now that presents a tiny problemette. Can that assassin one dice the ball? Test Monkey says, "Is the ball safe?"
No.
It's a good guess, but it's not right,
no.
Test Monkey. Would you like another guess?
I wasn't paying attention. Have a guess.
No, the ball isn't safe, is my guess. Suddenly, oh, they've stabbed Steve-O. He's fine, though. Here comes the stab. Do-do-do-do. Yep, Sharks is quite right. Stabbing the ball sack coming right up. Here he comes. Oh, what's he doing? The splits. We're not stabbing ball sack. He's instead going to dodge out with Blitzer, I'm thinking. It's a nasty dodge to make there. Well, it could be that he's setting up an assist to blitz with this guy, but which indeed he is. Oh, that was... Okay. It's not catastrophic. He can't reach the ball from there. Now, for me, you've got enough players. I'd probably blitz the assassin and push the... You make a T-shape and push the... not a T-shape, a box. And push the Dauntless Flodge fella out the way. And then you back on for Rochelle to pick the ball up and whiz it to Vlam. So this is not ruined. This is probably going to be fine. It'll be fine, Firion. Don't worry. Have faith. Believe. Come on. Fellaini thinks it won't be fine. It'll be fine. Boink. I know, Dark Walker. I know. Du hast recht. German viewers, how weird is my German is my accent when I attempt to speak German? Does it sound like silly English bloke trying to speak German? So I was told by a teacher when I was obviously at school, not just some random teacher who came up to me in the street, but when I was at school, that I had a think he said a Dortmund accent, and that meant nothing to me, as I've never really spent any time in Dortmund, and German. When people speak German, it just sounds like German, and I can't distinguish between different accents. So, for example, Austrian or Swiss German speaking, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference. I wish I'd had the opportunity to actually really nail it down, like live in Germany, or you know, and exclusively speak German, so you'd actually properly know to speak it rather than just a few phrases. Was this teacher Frederick the Great? Oh, ouch. Dark Walker, Wiedersehen. Tschüss. Oh yeah, 10 away from Underworld. Darkwalker, don't turn the PC off. We need your vote. Oh, we're 5 away from Underworld. All you've got to do is hit 280, even just once. Ring your gran, everyone. Oh yeah, there is that shepherd.
Oh dear, 270, 269. Oh, that is a shame. Oh well.
Fiddlesticks.
Oh
right,
well.
It'll boing back up.
Yeah.
I'm just going to PM Crystal Hunter and ask him if it's A, very nice, and B, if he wouldn't mind raiding us real quick, even if it's the middle of the game, just so you have to play Underworld.
No, because I said raids don't count. Can I ask, by the way?
Vote.
Can I ask, by the way? How many people have been... Oh, God, Giraffe. Why do you have to knock one out now?
No, they're both grandmother.
Who actually's going on? Probably the ball carrier here. Probably. Yeah.
There's a lot of words in English for grandparents. So for grandmother, you've got grandma, gran, nan, nana.
Grandnan.
For grandfather, you've got granddad, grandfather, pops, I suppose. Not quite as popular. Grandpa and granddad, probably the two common ones for grandfather.
Yeah.
My mum was a bit cheesed off that when my nephew was born, that my sister's husband's mother grabbed "I want to be grandma" first. That's never sat well. Bit of bit of family, bit of needle there. That as grandma was already taken, my mum had to be Nana, which, we've never had Nana. Nana's a big yellow thing that you peel and then Andy will put on a pizza. It's not rubbish. What gorillas eat.
Could have enough ball coverage here.
Wasn't that Nanny the dog in Peter Pan? Nanny being, babysitter or governess, or depends how. I suppose.
How many games for a halfling game? No, it'd be a shameless cash grab for halflings. I'm not doing that.
Oh, Nana was the dog. Okay, what's happened to the viewership? It was. Not going to get Underworlds now.
One, two, three, four, 5, 6. Should be alright to win this one. 20 grand. Yeah, 20 grand.
For 20 grand, I'd play Flings for the next 6 months, mate.
Yeah, probably.
I'd tell work to stick it and saying, right, I'm going to play Flings. 20 quid? Nah, for 20 quid, I'll do it.
What, for one game? Probably would, actually, for a game.
No.
Yeah, I probably would.
No, just for the mercenary nature of it. It's a bit uncomfortable. Starfreight says, Andy, will you do it for half a curly whirly?
Which half? The top half or the bottom half?
We'll just turn it round and whichever you prefer. Oh, he's fouled you there.
Chewed half. I don't hate that foul.
You don't now that it was fine, but if you'd killed it, you'd have been all upset. And understandably so. Is Shepard going to go for 3 dice on this? He is, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. The good Shepherd.
He missed,
the
unfortunately.
bad Shepherd because he didn't knock him over.
Alright, we've got 3 more dice. We'd have to be devilishly unlucky to roll quad skull, trip skulls.
Oh, you're not going to roll skulls.
No. So I've let Rochelle score there because we had a bit of a problem in the first half with Gadice, and unfortunately he got himself injured early doors, second half.
Tomo, konnichiwa, and you all right, mate. Nice to see you. Tomo's here, Andy. Starfruit doesn't like toffee crisps, but Gizmo does. I quite like toffee crisp if you put it in the fridge, so it's really cold and crunchy. I don't hate toffee crisp. I quite like a toffee crisp. I haven't had one for a long time. Toffee crisp for American and non-UK viewers, I suppose, is Rice Krispies in a light toffee coating, then covered in chocolate.
Hooray!
Lime bars is basically the same thing, but with a wafer base.
Lime bars.
Yeah, I'd rather have a toffee crisp than a lime bar, I think. Though Picnic's better than both of those because I like the nuts and the raisins. Olokan says, "What's the furthest I've travelled from home? Southeast India. As far as I've got. Or I've been to New Mexico as well. That was quite far. They're probably about the same distance in different directions. So quite far. There was some naughty shadowing. Are there raisins in a picnic?
Yep.
There are.
Yeah, the way.
It's definitely peanuts. Oh, Vlam, I feel your pain, brother. I had about a year.
Oh, Flam, congratulations, although... Oh no, we might not see you again.
Good luck, buddy.
But it's better for you to have a lot, to be where you want to be enjoying life, right?
Yeah, good luck, man.
So good luck.
What's the gig? Is it perfect and ideal? Hang on. Let me just check, Gizin. One sec. Let me just check. Vlam says, yeah, this is the last you'll see of him.
Yeah, definitely.
Picnic bars
What?
Contain.
Good luck. Ding.
Yeah, picnic bars. There you go. It's a blend of crispy wafer, caramel, and chewy nougat, topped with nuts and raisins. There you go. So in the certainly the UK versions. Congratulations, Andy. That was a good win and an excellent MVP. I think you'll be happy with that.
Let's see.
As Rochelle hurtles towards 2 heads.
Oh no, I don't like that. I've been trying to keep points off Rochelle. I want them on the Warriors.
Well, it's all right.
Nah.
Tiffin bars.
Nah, don't like that. Don't like that MVP. Never mind.
Shirato says, how do I actually join the after party?